the crowd scream, still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in them. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Cousins. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They're working out of the gun. Cousins. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
3 and out.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 14.
Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cousins now from the 50. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
win, and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Stafford on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. Rolling to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now a dump off here complete. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice groove.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down and 4. Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, right at the 30. He'll throw from the gun. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Now a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. In on the tackle, Jalen Reeves-Maybin.
33-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a gain of 6.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, screen play, Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
At the 31-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. I was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brought down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throw there going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Yard line.
Deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
10 more yards.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, it's Stafford. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 24-yard touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. Who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
This one brought in by Jefferson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A give to Cook out of the gun. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, here's Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the
First down carry here for Johnson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Back at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a two-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Back near the goal line, Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get the 1st down here as he's up to the 14. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down Vikings. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. He's really putting together a spectacular season. That interception, number 11 now on the year.
And I know we're all taught that 7 is a lucky number. I'd say 11 is for him, huh? No doubt about it.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Down at the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And the Vikings
off the play fake, Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off at the 40. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
For the point after.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Raiders to kick off for Detroit.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. One will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown number 15 of the year. Now the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Lions on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 22-yard.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Cousins pass.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And that will be incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Again, it's Cousins. He'll give this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Stafford on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up
on 2nd and 11 now. Stafford.
Brent, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
At the 35-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawker, Thomas. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. His throw caught at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A.J. Green hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A first down throw for Cousins. And now here's another interception. Picked up from the 46. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And it's off the mark, incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points. Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And my goodness, another interception. Caught by Tracy Walker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Taken in the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Cousins. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. First down, here's Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First down.
And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 2.
Cousins pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
From the end zone, Stafford. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. The big fella, the 30, 10, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Vikings 7.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount